it? Hi guys, Miss Kirby Star here, and today I thought I'd do a bit of a different video for you guys just to see how it goes, and if you like it please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and also if you would like to subscribe to my channel. Now this is going to be a hard video for me to film because I went through so much with what happened, and basically it's called Storytime. My best friend tried to kill herself while in front of me. So let's get to the video. I don't know why I sound so jolly, it's not something really to be jolly about, but yeah. So it was back in summer holidays in the UK of last year, and me and one of my old friends, we went out to a nightclub near where we live, and it was the first time that we'd ever gone to this club, and let's just say we had quite a good night. And my friend, she was saying that she didn't feel too good, and she needed the toilet, and we had to go up the stairs to go to the toilet, and as we were going up she fell down and I had to let go so that I didn't go with her. And so she's lying in this heap on the floor, and I had to get someone to get a first aider to help us because she weren't going anywhere because she was pretty, you know, off her head. And I don't know how I remember all this. I think it was just the adrenaline pumping, but they called an ambulance out because she was not responding too well. So yeah, and I was on the phone trying to get hold of her mum. Her mum was not picking up, and when I did manage to get hold of her, the paramedics were like, well, I've spoken to her mum and they've said that she's your problem. So yeah, nice mother she's got. And so yeah, they took us to the hospital because she wasn't responding with anyone, and we got whacked in the waiting room of A&E, and then a nurse took her through to be assessed, and she weren't responding to anyone. And then when I come back from the toilets, they were putting her in a wheelchair and they were like, she's not talking to anyone, she's completely off her face, we're just going to dump her in the waiting room. So about 20 minutes after that, she'd had enough sitting in the wheelchair and just got up and started walking out. Excuse me. And yeah, so she walked out and I was like, what are you doing, silly girl? You know, you need to wait to talk to the doctors. And she was like, no, I can't be bothered, let's go. And so I followed her, and she went to that multi-storey car park of the hospital and started to climb the stairs, and obviously I thought, this isn't good, so I followed her up, and she stood near the corner crying, and sort of something then clicked in my head that she's going to try and jump. I had to choose the choice of stay with her or go and get help. So I ran down the stairs back into the main reception and got hold of security and said, my friend's trying to jump off the car park, can you come and help me please? And he shut off the security area and phoned for backup, and we raced up to the top. This next bit's quite hard for me to talk about. So we got back up to the top of the car park, and she was now sat on the barrier of the car park edging, and she had her feet dangling over the edge, and she wouldn't let security go near her because she was like, no, if you come near me I'm gonna jump, all this and that. And I finally managed to get hold of her mother, and her mum was like, what the hell has she been drinking, what the fuck have you been doing, all this and that, making out it was my fault, even though she should have come to the hospital because it was her daughter, but she couldn't be bothered. And sorry, in the end security managed to tackle her off the roof, and they carried her out of the car park, and there was this mental health nurse that was cradling me, like with her arm around, she was like, it's okay love, let's get you inside too. And I just remember like absolutely breaking down in tears, like I just sat up on the floor at the roof of the car park, just like shell shocked. Like it all hit, the adrenaline wore off, and it hit me that my friend just like tried to kill herself like right in front of me, and she didn't care. And about 20 minutes later, her mum and her mum's boyfriend turned up, and the police were there as well. And I had to give a statement to the police about what had happened. And her mum was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have to go through that, all this and that. I can drop down." I went, "No, I want to make sure she's alright." And then it turned out the whole thing was because she hadn't been, was because of the fact that she's diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and she hadn't been taking her medication. I suppose the reason I made this video is to highlight the fact that it doesn't matter who you're with, everyone has their difficulties, and in these sort of times when you're with someone like that, the best situation is to get help. I mean, I saved her life by getting help, and I got her on the mend. I mean, it hasn't helped her because she's still drinking, but she's drinking to get over the anxiety and depression, but it's just making her worse. And well, I don't know really. That's about it, I think. So yeah, that was my video on how my friend tried to kill herself. And if you ever feel like you're in that situation, then there's people that you can talk to get help and advice. Just, you know, hashtag you're not alone. Let's hashtag stand together. Let's get that trending on Twitter. Hashtag you are not alone. Hashtag let's stand together. Follow me on Twitter. Let me find out what my Twitter is, because I'm not any good at this, you know, in the YouTube and that. My Twitter is @KSmiles15. So yeah, that's it. So follow me on Twitter, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace. See you all next time for another video. Bye!